Hey guys, D-Man here, and today we are reviewing Star vs. the Force of Evil, Season 4, Episode 16, Beach Day, and Gone Baby Gone. Now this episode, oh my goodness, these two episodes, these are some of the best episodes. While Beach Day is average, the second episode is like one of the best episodes of this whole season. So let's start off with Beach Day. So Beach Day starts off with Marco and Star just hanging out, gonna watch a marathon, but then Star realizes this is the day that they have the beach day coming up. So they're gonna go on this like ultimate adventure and stuff. So they go out and they do this ultimate adventure sort of thing to go to the beach. And they have like shenanigans ensue. They can't get there at first, and then they get stalled and stuff like that. It's a classic episode where they keep on getting stalled to go to the beach. So it's like, we gotta go to the beach, gotta go to the beach, gotta go to the beach, but we can't get there, sort of thing. It's classic. It's the classic little gag that you had before and like all the other things. At the end, they get there. They have their beach day. They're having fun. Star goes to the time dimension and says like, "Hey, I thought I was gonna just give me the best day of my life and stuff, but it's not." And he's like, "Yeah, like, what do you think? It's not. Sorry, but that's the way it works." And it was pretty cool to see that. And he's just like, "Yeah, this you gave me this to give to yourself," and she does that to create the time paradox thing. It's pretty interesting. Then he says a foreboding warning that Star doesn't hear. He says, "Too bad all the bad stuff is coming up." So that means that these next episodes are gonna be bad. Not bad like bad for us, but bad for Star and Marco and stuff. So that's pretty damn interesting. Some bad stuff is coming, and we don't know what's gonna happen exactly. But yeah, that's what we get from this. We get a foreboding warning, and then the next episode, Gone Baby Gone. So this episode was actually really good. This episode starts off with Hekaboo showing up, Marco pushing her out because he's just like, "Don't talk in front of the babies." He talks to her, and she's just like, "Oh well, blah 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 blah," and like she's basically saying the same thing the Time Person said. She's like, "Listen, dude, some bad stuff are coming. I know you like to get involved, Marco, but stay on Earth." And we all know Marco's not gonna stay on Earth. He's gonna go to the freaking magic dimension and save some asses. But it's pretty interesting to see that I guess she cares enough about him to say like, "Hey, stay on Earth. Don't come to Muni because something bad's gonna happen. If you come to Muni, you might get hurt or something like that." So it's interesting to see that she's like, "Stay on Earth, dude. Stay on Earth." So yeah, we got another warning that some bad mojo juju is coming on, which is pretty interesting to say the least. That's pretty interesting. And then we get to see the little switch where we go to the babies and they're in the Never Zone, or Hekapoo's dimension, I guess, not necessarily the Never Zone, but Hekapoo's dimension. They go in there. They're like, "We need to find these things." We see I forgot her name, but Marco's old friend. And then he's just like, tell me where to get these babies." And she's like, "Oh, like the old witch Milo." And she's like, "Let's go." And he's just like, "Oh, this is where a family member that he ditches her." It was a really funny part of the show. He's like, "Sorry, I value your friendship, though." It was really funny. Um, but yeah, we get that little part, and then they go off to find this old hag. They talk to her, and it turns out to be Meteora and Marco's sister, who I forgot the name of. So now they're like teenagers, I would say. Not as old as Star and Marco, but pretty old. I'd say probably like maybe 13 or 14 or so. So like a couple years younger than them. Except for Marco, of course, that's like 40 or so. Like 40 or 50. But yeah, we get to see Buff Marco again. We get to see like all this stuff again, and then we get to see the older people, and it's pretty cool to see. It's pretty cool, and we get to see that Meteora has some more magical powers. That's cool. I'm sure that this isn't the last time we're gonna see him in that zone. I'm pretty sure they're gonna come to that zone again. But it's pretty cool to see that. It's pretty cool, and we get to see that Marco's sister and Meteora were grown up. And a lot of people speculated that Marco's sister would have magic, but she didn't, because she's just a normal human. But yeah, man, it was interesting to see that they were adults, and at the end they're like, "Oh, we're gonna stay here because we don't want to be babies again," you know. And then they like tempted them with food, so they went home. And Meteor and so Meteor went home, and so did Marco's sister come home. So their parents wouldn't murder them both, you know. So it was pretty interesting to say the least. It was pretty interesting to say the least. Um, but yeah, man, this episode was pretty interesting, pretty fun. Probably one of the better episodes of the season. And that's two episodes where we get foreboding warnings about the future. About like, hey guys, if you guys do this, like something bad's gonna happen in the future. That's pretty damn interesting to say the least. But anyways, I hope you like this review. I cannot wait to the next episodes. It's gonna be interesting to say the least. But I hope you like this. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hit that bell notification. And as always, my friends, stay sane. Peace. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that video, because I know I did. But anyways, I hope you liked it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hit that bell for notifications, and that's pretty much it. Do it because she wants you to, and I do too. So subscribe, watch the videos, hit one of these things on the screen right now. Okay, bye-bye, peace.